Good evening, everyone, and welcome to your own book reading session. So, we are reading The Power and Money nowadays. So, how are you feeling, all of you, while reading the chapter Power and Money? How are you feeling from inside? Are you actually following the feeling chart nowadays? I want to know. Are you checking yourself? How do you feel about money specifically? Have you started feeling different? Little bit different when you start doing exercises? Yes, Rajiv.
I'm doing gratitude basically
Yeah.
and trying every day.
So when you
But
write
I'm not.
gratitude, yeah. So have your thoughts changed with respect to money?
Yes, 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 yes. I have big change. Actually, there was one chapter, magic ingredient. So
Ingredient, yeah.
yes, I'm following. I'm finishing my food well, completely now.
Okay,
Actually,
wow.
there was in last I left some part. Okay,
Hmm.
but now I'm finishing every part.
Wow,
So
wow. Good.
I'm I'm valuing my food. Matlab, it's a very big change.
Very good. Very good. Thank you for sharing, Rajiv. Yeah, so when we write,
Great.
yeah.
We found very good hearing your voice, Rajiv. So
Yeah.
thank you very much. Thanks a ton for
Thank you.
sharing. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, Rajiv, to speak up. Actually,
Yes, every day
um,
I'm following, trying to follow everything, but everything is not possible to follow each and every step. But
don't
I'm trying to
don't
improve.
don't worry about it. आप जितना कर रहे हो ना उसके लिए थैंक यू करो
Uh, yes,
कि मैं इतना कर पा रहा हूँ.
right.
ठीक है. जितना कर
Okay, actually,
पाओगे उतना और कर पाओगे फिर.
yes,
क्योंकि हम
everything is running,
यस
running in mind. Matlab, I have to follow 24 hours, even after sleeping also. Everything is running.
this is what we want. We want to feed our subconscious mind while we are sleeping. Whenever we open our
Mm,
eyes, we say thank you. We open our
yeah.
eyes and we say thank you, God, thank you. So yes, that's great. That's great. Thank you should be in our lips, in our mind, in our heart every time.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. So, power and money, when we are doing, I'm just specifically mentioning that we have to be above the line. Above the line, as we shared the feeling chart in the starting one, day one, where we are in terms of money. What are we feeling? Just let me open that once so that we can just give me a second. I will just feeling chart is part of Power Book and it is the basis of everything in the whole book. The basis of this book is this feeling chart. So whatever happens in our life is exactly directly proportional to how we feel. Okay? So whether it is money, whether it is health, whether it is our relations, whatever it is that you want in your lives, how you are feeling about something is directly proportional to what you will receive in the future. So are you where you are right now in terms of money? Are you satisfied with the money you have? Are you hopeful that you will have more money in the future? Are you excited about receiving your salaries, receiving any discounts, receiving any gifts, receiving any invitation for a party? I mean, anything which is related to money. Are you excited? Are you enthusiastic about it? Are you passionate about your work that you're doing? Are you putting your passion in? Are you passionate about receiving your salary or just your salary is coming like, okay, normal thing, not very good? Or are you just disappointed about your salary? Oh my God, it's too less. Are you worried about losing your salary at the end of the month? Are you criticizing? Are you in envy? You need jealous of other people having more salary or more increments than you, having a better car or a better house than you. Where you are, check yourself. Check yourself. The more you are here, the more abundance you are receiving. The more you are here, the more down you are going. Even today, wherever you are in terms of money, it's because suppose you are having a good, satisfying salary or satisfying income, then you must have been grateful for money, whether intentionally or unintentionally. You were happy. You were happy about what you had already. That is why you are there. And if there are any problems, that means you have complained. You have complained about other people having more, or you not having enough, or criticizing about the cost of something or anything. And it's true. It's true. As per the book, this is what it is. Okay. Okay. So let's go back because I wanted to cover this. One second. Okay. So we were here yesterday. So yesterday we learned that poverty consists in feeling poor. Yeah. So in feeling poor, what are you feeling? That is directly proportional to what you have, right? We just mentioned poverty consists in feeling poor. So how you should feel rich all the time. Feel rich all the time. Okay. So yesterday we read that, there are people who are having all the money in the world. Yeah, there are only 10 or 10% of the people who have almost 90% of the money, and the 10% of the money is with the rest. Okay, so why it happens? Because those people are giving more good feelings to money than the others. There are people who are just counting. They don't have, they don't have a count of the figures of money they have. They don't know where to spend. They have stopped counting zeros in their account balance. And there are people who are still struggling for their needs. They're not able to, even us. Sometimes we think that we are not able to maybe fulfill completely our needs till now. What's happening? What is happening? We must have given some negative feelings to money in the past. That is why it is there. So now is the time to correct ourselves. Now is the time to change ourselves completely. This is what the book is saying. Rhonda 1 herself said that when she realized that she has to bring more money into her life, then she has to change all the feelings she had for money. She has to forget about whatever thoughts she had when she was a child or whatever she believed till that age. When she realized that things has to change, when she will change herself. So this we have to check now. So you can see the law of attraction working when people win the lottery. They imagined and felt with all their heart that they would win the lottery. Okay? They spoke about when they win the lottery, not if they win the lottery, and they planned and imagined what they would do when they won. So, what they did was, people who win lottery most of the times, they imagine themselves winning the lottery. They don't plan that if they win the lottery, how will they, plan that money? How will they spend that money? Okay, what they do, they just visualize winning the lottery and they won. But the statistics on lottery winners show the real evidence of money not sticking. Sticking or not. Within a few years of winning the lottery, the majority of the people have lost the money and are in more debt than before they won the lottery. Why it happens? Why it happens? You can check the statistics. It always happens that whosoever wins the lottery, a source of money which is coming from nowhere, and they win it. Definitely they win it. Okay. They have visualized, they get it from the law of attraction. But what's happening? They don't know the science behind how we have to give love to the money, how we have to stick to that money. We are reading Love is Sticking Power, okay? First is that you have to attract the money into your lives, and second is that you have to stick it. How you have to become such a magnet that money keeps coming to you and never goes away, and never goes away. So, uh, so we have learned from our Ashmi ma'am, from where we have learned the book, and what she says means what she gives an analogy. Okay, the analogy, or obviously, we also know that money is nothing but Lakshmi Mata. Yeah. Why do we worship Lakshmi Mata on Diwali? We are we are actually praying to a feminine energy. Money you can think of as a feminine energy that you have to attract in your life. Okay, a feminine energy is similar to a female character. How would you the way you pamper, the way you pamper a female, similarly you have to pamper Lakshmi Mata by being really, really grateful, by being so honest. You can't earn money with different wrong means. If you do that, say suppose you cheat someone, or you rob someone, or you rob a bank or whatever, all that money is not good money. Lakshmi Mata knows this is not right, and you are not an honest person, so she will never be with you. A female will never be with a dishonest person. Yeah, she will develop trust in the person, that the person is from heart or not. Yeah, so you have to win her heart from your heart, by your feelings, by giving real love to her. How? By being really grateful and always telling her that, wow, 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 Lakshmi Mata, you have given me such an amazing life. From my childhood, you have always given me so much. Thank you for being there with me. Thank you, thank you. And keep pampering her. So it's an analogy. If you want to do it, you can do it. I liked it, so I'm sharing. So this is the way, if we think of money as a feminine energy. Why don't we call it Ganeshi? We are calling it Lakshmi. Why? Because she comes to people who she thinks are the real lovers of her. And once she is in love with you, she'll always stick to you. Not only come to you, but always stick to you. Okay, she'll never go away also. So this is how you can think. Okay. So when you are loving Lakshmi Mata, you can say love to the note, you can say love to your account balance, you can say, keep on saying, say, for example, when I was listening to her today before this session in the morning, I was listening. So usually I do that so that I can deliver better. So when she was telling about Lakshmi Mata being a feminine energy, and then I downloaded my Excel for, saying thank you paid. So in the Excel, in the remarks, I wrote, thank you, Lakshmi Mata, for money so I could travel by my bus. Every time I was writing, I was feeling so much love. It all is your feeling. How you feel, it's up to you. It is one of the way, I am just telling you. So when you write, thank you, Lakshmi Mata, that I could buy a grocery for my house. I felt so different. I felt so different. I felt that feeling from my heart coming out for money. Are you with me here?
Yes.
Yes,
Hey,
yes, of course.
thank you. So, in this way, you can see that those people who won the lottery didn't know that they have to give the love to that money. Instead, they just have that feeling of lack always. Winning a lottery, winning, oh my God, and now I have got all the money. Now, what should I do? What can I do with this money? They're always fearful of losing it. And then they actually lose it. There are only 3% or 4% of the people of lottery winners who actually retain that money. When you must have heard of a person who won 5 crores in KBC once. And after few years, he almost lost everything because he never knew how to use that money. And how to give the feeling, because he has never seen such amount of money in his life, because he has always been fearful maybe. Yeah. Okay. So this happens because they use the law of attraction to win the lottery, but even when they received money, they didn't change how they really felt about money, and they lost it all. The money did stick to them. There are three steps. One is attracting money, one is sticking the money, and the third is growing the money. So check yourself where you are. Check yourself. Are you able to attract money in your life, or are you not able to stick it? Okay? So just to check yourself. So when you don't feel good about money, you repel it. It will never stick to you. Even when you get some extra money you hadn't figured on receiving, in no time at all you will find that it had slipped through your fingers. Bigger bills come in, things break down, unforeseen circumstances of every kind occur, all of which drains you of money and takes it right out of your hands. So, what she's saying here is that even if you attract money from different sources by doing gratitude, maybe say for example you're doing gratitude just by, not from your heart, or not just doing it, trying to trying to buttering Lakshmi Mata, and then you attract some money in your life, but you are not true to your heart. So if you are not true, the money will slip through your fingers, because now Lakshmi Mata will know that this is not genuine person. Are you able to relate to this, or this is
Yes.
okay?
Yes,
So what it is that makes money stick? Love. Love is the attracting force that brings money, and love is also the power that makes money stick. It has nothing to do with whether you're a good person or not. That aspect of you is beyond any question whatsoever, because you're far more magnificent than you realize. So it has nothing to do with whether you are a good person or not. Good means, say you say that there are a lot of gangsters who are having a lot of money. Yeah, there are people who are gangsters and they are still having a lot of money. How? Because whatever they are doing to to the world or whatever, they are giving good energy to money. Money will come to whosoever gives love to the money. So there are people in this world who are having all the money in the world, but still they are having same kind of problems as a normal person. That means having broken relationships, having broken health. They could be lacking in one or the other thing. They are like normal people, but the only thing, the difference is that they are just focusing all the energy, all the positive energy in their life to money. Are you getting it? So it doesn't matter you're a good person or not. You have to love money to attract money. We will come to other topics also after this, because right now we are on money, so we will stick to this. Okay? So to stick money to you, you have to give love to money. In whatever way you feel good about money, do that. You want to pray to money, you do that. You want to give positive energy through your hands, do that. While you're paying, do that. While you're writing, thank you paid, you do that. Whatever it is that makes you feel good about receiving money or spending money, just do that. Okay? You have to feel love and feel good about money to bring it to you and make it stick. Right now, if you lack money and your credit card debt is increasing, you have no sticking power and you are repelling money. Okay? It doesn't matter what financial state you are in now. It doesn't matter what financial state your business, your country, or the world is in. There is no such thing as a hopeless situation. There are people who lived during the Great Depression who thrived because they knew the law of love and attraction. You know, when there was COVID, A lot of people lost their jobs, a lot of businesses shut down, but there were still few people who were growing. Their business was blooming. It has nothing to do with the outside circumstances. It has nothing to do. It depends on how much love you are giving to money. You will attract your dream job. You will attract your clients. You will maybe you will get some ideas of money. And in when we were doing sessions in COVID, there were people who were sharing double, triple of their businesses, having profits even in COVID. So they found out new methods of, selling their products. They lived the law by imagining and feeling everything they wanted, and they defied the circumstances that surrounded them. So yes, imagine and feel. Imagine and feel is one of the best and basic methods to attract what you want in your life, by imagining and feeling. So whatever you want in terms of money, imagine that you're receiving it, and you have to feel the way that you will feel when you will get it. Say, for example, it's not just money, you have to imagine the thing that you want to buy with the money. Say, if you want to buy, start with a smaller thing, maybe you want to buy a appliance for your house, say a washing machine or a fridge, maybe. So you have to imagine and feel that you are already having it. How you imagine and feel, you visualize. You visualize, you close your eyes and actually imagine moving things, not just a still fridge in your kitchen. You close your eyes and you're moving towards your fridge, you're touching the handle, you're opening it, you're taking out a water bottle out of it, and you are drinking it and feeling the cold water you are drinking from your fridge. So this is the kind of imagination that you have to do to attract that dream fridge of yours. Okay. So what they did was they were imagining and feeling everything they wanted, even when there was a Great Depression, even when the financial state of their country or their business or the world was under recession. It doesn't matter. Money is there. Money is there in the universe. So it must be going to someone or the other. So where it will go? It will go to the people who have this kind of aura. This is the aura of persons who have really positive energy for money in this case. It could be for anything. It could be for health. It could be for relationships. It could be for blessings also. So the more era, how does this era produce? Aura, sorry. AURA, aura. How this aura is being produced in a person. The more you practice, the more you love, the more you spread love, the more you feel good, this aura starts expanding. And this is a magnetic force for money in this case. So if you are giving love, love, love to money, the more aura you will have, the more money will come and stick to you. Come and stick to you. Okay? So let our lives be good and the times are good. We make our times such as we are, such are the times. Saint Augustine of Hippo. So, how we define, how we make our lives good, how we make our times good, by being in the present, by being grateful, by feeling good that we have a wonderful life. We have a wonderful life. We are grateful for the money we have. We are grateful for the times that we had beautiful memories. When money was there in abundance and you didn't do anything for it, you just got it free of cost. So when you times are good, that means you are making your times good by making your past and present good. You can make your future good. Past is just the time before this time. Future is just the time after this time now. So when you are making your now good, you're making your future good. We make our times. We decide How we are gonna plan our future? By making our present good, by being grateful in the present, by checking our feelings every time. Are we feeling good? Are we feeling good? Check yourself. When we did the Power Book completely, after doing Power Book, we realized that there is a lot of difference between feeling good and feeling bad. And as soon as we dipped, everyone of here who has done this book can tell, at whenever they go down, they know something is wrong. But
Yeah,
before that,
signs will be
yeah,
coming. Signs just come up as soon as you start doing that.
yeah. And as soon as we dip our feelings, we know there's something wrong. Before that, we never realized we are in a bad feeling zone. Do we?
No.
How many of you can
और गति रोध के बाद
feel
2000
now that feel now that when we go down, when we go below the line, we can just check ourselves in minutes. Oh my God, this is not something which is good. And we shift the frequency with our mood shifters. Yeah, right, Smriti. I know you want to say yes. Yeah. So yes. Now we can
जिसमें उनके
feel.
भाई
And
होते हैं
at that time, I just search for the mood shifters. What should I do now? What should I do?
Yeah.
What by
Yeah,
chance was the
so to
director
come up
interview
out of that
hosted
situation.
with her
Yes.
brother
But we
in the living
finally
room?
we do come.
Hey,
Yes.
hey little
And now we
Sally.
take very less time. This is the catch. How much time you
Because
are
we know
taking.
we cannot afford that.
Yeah. Because we know as soon as we go below the line, we are going far from our dreams. Far from our dreams. So it's your dream which is driving you to write your gratitude, driving you to be in good feeling zone always. So have good big dreams in your life. So that is giving you energy every day to wake up and write your gratitude, to check yourself every time that yes, 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 I have to do this. No, I cannot afford to go down. Listen to your song, listen to your favorite song, just play a dance number and just start dancing. Do whatever makes you feel good. Eat something nice. Have you made the list of mood shifters for you? The things that you love to do. Everyone, make a list.
Def-
You must know what makes you feel good. You
I watch
must know.
Friends.
Yeah? Yeah, yeah, good. Friends is really nice. Something funny, something comedy. Watch Kapil Sharma, watch Friends, watch a good movie. A good movie. Good movie means which makes your spirits higher, not a movie which is, disturbing. There are a lot of good movies you can watch repeatedly. Zindagi Na Milegi Dobara, all those movies are really nice. Okay, so how to change the way you feel about money? Okay, we were here actually. The force of love can break through every single obstacle or situation. World problems are no obstacle for the force of love. The law of attraction operates with the same power whether the times are up or down. So, law of love, law of attraction, the force of love is the highest force in this universe. So, it doesn't matter what are the world problems. It doesn't matter at all because that is above all. Above all, it can break through every single obstacle or situation. Whatever the situation of economy is, doesn't matter for the force of love. It will come to you. It will come to you and it operates with same power, whether it's an whether the times are up or down. Okay? So don't worry. What about the other outside circumstances? This value is going down, the economy is going down, inflation is coming, prices are going up. Don't worry about all that. Don't even see these kind of news for you. How to change the way you feel about money? When you change the way you feel about money, amount of money in your life will change. The better you feel about money, the more money you magnetize to yourself. If you don't have much money, then receiving bills won't make you feel good. But the moment you react negatively to a big bill, you give bad feelings, and most surely you will receive bigger bills. Whatever you give, you receive back. The most important thing is that when you pay your bills, you find a way, any way to make yourself feel good. This is what we have read in many magnet chapter. Never pay your bills when you don't feel good because you will just bring bigger bills to you. Okay, so whenever you are paying, whenever you come across a big bill, never pay the money at that moment when you are feeling bad. Say for example, you go to a shop and you see that the price of something is quite higher, but still you have to buy it. Okay, so just you have to change your feeling first and then only you pay. Never pay your bills when you don't feel good. Because whatever you give, the feelings which you give at that moment when you're paying, when you have the money in your hands or when you have the card in your hand to pay, that feeling will go to that payment. So whenever you're paying, you have to be grateful no matter what. You have to feel good to attract more money in your life. This is the rule. So what you have to do, you can, you can come out for that instant and just listen to something or whatever. Take your time until you feel good, then only you pay. Is it okay? Maybe you can think of the service that you receive from that thing and then you can feel better and then you pay. Okay, and don't give bad feelings to big bills. The more you give bad feelings, more surely you will receive bigger feeling because this is a circle. If you're giving bad feelings, that is also a feeling. That's a negative feeling, and you will attract more negative things. So, whatever you are giving, you are receiving. So, why we are saying good feeling, good feeling, good feeling? Because we want that you have to attract more things that makes you feel good. Yeah. So, feeling whatever you give, you receive back. To change what you're feeling, you need to use your imagination to turn your bills into something that makes you feel better. You can imagine they are not really bills at all, but instead, you have decided to donate money to each company or person out of goodness of your heart because of the wonderful service they provide. Yeah, you can think like that while paying. You can think that you have chosen this company to donate some money. However, you are receiving something in return also. You are receiving a good or a service. But if you are feeling that it's a huge amount to pay, you can think that you are donating money and you are so rich. You are so rich that you are giving them more money for the wonderful service they are giving to you. So it's the way. It's a way to feel good. It's a way to feel better. This is what she is saying. She's trying to say that whenever you pay, you have to feel good. This is one of the ways you can imagine that you have decided to donate money. Yeah. If donating makes you feel good, it's one of the ways. Imagine your bills are checks you are receiving. Or use gratitude and give thanks to the money who sent you the bill by thinking about how you have benefited from their service for electricity or being able to live in a home. You can write across the front of a bill when you pay it, "Thank you, paid." If you don't have the money to pay the bill right away, write across the front of it, "Thank you for the money." Yeah, this is what we have read in the Money Magnet chapter. The law of attraction doesn't question whether what you imagine and feel is real or not. It responds to what you give, period. So law of attraction doesn't know that whatever you are feeling and imagining is real or not. It doesn't question. It knows that it's real. when you're imagining and feeling something having in your hands, law of attraction says that you have already received it. So that thing has to come to you. By all the event circumstances, it has to come to you, people. Okay? So it responds to what you give. Give means your feelings. Period. Over. Period means this topic ends here. It responds to what you give. Period. Okay? So we have 3 minutes left. I will just read this. You are rewarded not according to your work or your time, but according to the measure of your love. Measure of your love. How much you are loving your work. Say, for example, you're working 7 hours in a day. How much you are loving your work is the way you are rewarded. Is the measure of your love is giving you the reward, not the time or your work. If you're working 12 hours in a day and still you are cribbing about your work, then you will not get your reward as much as. But if you are working 12 hours in a day, but you're still loving it, every minute you are loving what you are doing, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded. It is according to the measure of your love. Saint Catherine of Siena, philosopher and doctor of the Catholic Church. Is it clear now? Till now? We will stop here today. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. So let's do gratitude. We have 1 minute left. Yeah, we actually have really less time. 40 minutes is very less to anybody wants to share anything, anybody wants to say anything or ask question, they can come in the group and sh put an audio or a text message. You'll get our replies and also thank you. And the sharing also you can do in audio form. You can just send an audio in the group and we would love to listen to all the sharings. Anything happening around in their lives. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, for a beautiful and amazing life. Thank you for the morning sunrise. Thank you for the moon, the stars that make us so lovely. That universe has given us amazing abundance. Thank you, thank you, thank you, universe, for the trees that give us air, oxygen to breathe. Thank you for the water that you are using from morning till evening. Thank you for the fire element, for cooking our food, for digesting our food, for keeping us warm in winter cold nights. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my house, which is keeping me safe in heat, cold, and rain. Thank you for my parents who brought me into this beautiful world. Thank you for their upbringing. Thank you for the money they have spent on my education, my skills, every luxury they have provided to me since childhood. Thank you for my relationships, for my spouse, for my children, for all the love I receive from my friends, colleagues, everyone around me. Thank you, thank you, thank you for my perfect health.